to our Burst Retro series here on Trouble Bigs. Today, it's the tale of the Buffalo Sabres. So is Sabretooth? Hello, Sabretooth! I think you and me are going to disagree later on, Sabretooth. Did you just nod? But I think we're going to disagree, you and me, mate. We're going to disagree. Anyway, so your 2023 Reverse Retro jersey is the Sabres uniform blends the style of the 1996 logo with the colours of today, so that gorgeous royal blue. The body stripes and horn-shaped outline on the upper arm complement the centre crest, the bison buffalo. Right, let's try and look at it in more detail, Sabretooth. Let's start there. Let's get an image up. Let's start there. Yeah, actually, yeah, I agree. I think that. There we go. Let's get a closer look. I would agree with that. Yeah, I think that looks really, really great. We're just getting a clearer image to show Sabretooth on the screen. But yeah, I think that actually works really well. I think that looks quite gorgeous actually. So it's a where is it? We'll go back to the description. So yeah, so if you want, do you want to look yourself? Yeah. So it's on the upper arm. Okay. That's what it is. It's on the upper arm. That is a really interesting design there. I think that does look really quite nice. Here we go. There we go, Sabretooth. There we go. So it looks really, really great here. So yeah, so it's on the upper arm, and it's there to sort of complement the chest piece. Now, of course, I'm not a fan of the bison head. I'm not a fan of it. But I do agree that, you know, the outline on the upper arm that really does complement it. That is really stunning. That is really quite nice. That's quite gorgeous. And I think that does work really, really well and does sort of even though I'm not a fan of the bison head, it does help complement that. So that looks really, really great on the upper arm. That works. That is a great little thing to have there. When you compare it to your 2021 jersey, with 2021 the striping worked a lot better. So, I mean, the choice of your chest plate was a bit controversial with the swords. And also, remember rightly, you put on one of your stripes, you put Buffalo on. Yeah, go look there. I've got them up on the screen for you. Yeah, there. So I thought that was a bit odd, but but your Burst Retro 2021, you did look at them and thought, that's supposed to be the Buffalo Sabres. Because the swords chest plate, that did not work. I was like, what's that for, Sabretooth? That does not work, love. It doesn't work for you, mate. It doesn't work. Whereas your 2023 chest plate, that works because you did have the bison head. Even if you don't like me not from liking it. But if you compare your 2020 with your 2021, on your 2021, your striping worked a lot better. Whereas on 2023, it's a bit of a mess, but it's been designed like that to complement, obviously, the centerpiece. There is one problem with 2023. I'm gonna bring it up, Sabretooth. Is that you've already got a burst of this brought out this season. Sabretooth, I'm going to bring up just for you your third jersey for this year. And I want you to try and tell me what's wrong with it, alright? I know this is going off piece, but I just want to do this because it's very strikingly similar to a certain something, doesn't it, Sabretooth? Alright, so right. There we go. So there's your third jersey from this year, Sabretooth. Right. Now let's go back to your reverse retro. Can you spot the similarities, Sabretooth? Can you spot the similarities? Go a bit closer to my screen, love. Can you spot them? Here. And here. Can you spot them, Sabretooth? No, I'm not trying to critique this about your 2023 reverse retro, but it's very similar to what you've got as your third jersey this year. And we knew that you were going to plan on doing that before we even heard about the new reverse retros. So, Sabretooth, that's cheating. Don't try and look all innocent. Don't try and do the pity face. You've been doing that for 12 seasons now. It's not worked. Don't try and give them the eyes. Nope, you've cheated. That's cheating. So it's like, what's the point? You may as well just have incorporated that as your third jersey and done something different for your reverse retro. So, knocking off marks there. I am knocking off marks because they are very, very similar. Put 2 and 2 together. Very similar, just different colours. Anyway, are you ready to play the game? Yep, because I did allude at the start of the show we might disagree. But anyway, it's time to play Bid Up Win. So this is the part of the project where we get to play a little game, and I choose which of the jerseys I would bin, and Sabretooth, because it's his team, gets to choose which of them he would keep and would put in circulation with the rest of his jerseys. Right, I'm going to go first. I would bin, without hesitation, 2023. I got a look there. Is that the first sign that we might be split on this one again? Right. It's the Buffalo head. It's the Buffalo head. I just dropped the bison head. Sorry, the bison head. But is it bison, buffalo, very similar? Oh, you've been not. You've been not. How do buffaloes look like you, Sabretooth? Right, the buffalo head, the bison head is just for me. No, if you got rid of that, might have been a bit more fair. Might have been a little bit more fair, a bit more considerate on it, but no. So for me, I mean, I do love what's been done on the arms, on the sleeves. I do love how that's complemented it, but no. Right, Sabretooth, it's over to you now. So, it's which of these you would keep. Okay, so which one of those would you keep, alright? Okay? Take your time, there's no rush. Up you go. Right, there you go. Okay. So, let's have a little think. There's no rush. Unlike Blade on the last show. Ooh, I don't think my screen's recovered after that. A little thing. Might be quite hard for you because obviously they are very similar colours. Oh, well, it looks like it's going to make a choice. Okay, we'll just let him do it. Yeah. Okay. Yep. We disagreed. Yes, I knew. See, Sabretooth, I knew before we even started the show that I thought we were going to disagree. It's fine. Come here. Come here, love. It's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. Okay? Remember, my option is based on a neutral stance, but for you, it's your team, so it's fine. We can disagree. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay. I can see why you would want to keep 2023. I can see why you want to keep that. So it's fine. I can totally see that. It's fine. Yeah. But they were. I think you were struggling a bit, weren't you? It wasn't a straightforward answer, was it? No. Well, understandable, because they're both similar. Because they both were dominantly on white bases. But that meant the royal blue stuck out a bit more, really well. The chest plate was just a bit, it obviously was a big difference, but there. So yeah, so fun. I knew, Sabretooth, we were going to disagree, and that's fine. Feel free. Okay, so before we go, let's do some final thoughts on your 2023 Best Retro. So let's bring it up. So I'll close that down. We don't need. Alright, let's compare one more time. Right. Okay, so like I say, I love what they've done on the arm, on the upper arm. I love how that really complements the chest plate. Dominantly white. It had to be dominantly white because we all knew that Sabretooth was planning to do what he was going to do with his third jerseys. Yes, it was no secret. And you did wear them when I came to see you back in December. You did. You did. You did. You did. So I have seen you in action in your thirds. So, yeah. So Big Best Retro, if you were going to do the bison head, you had to do it on a white background. Otherwise, it would look a bit too similar to your thirds. But despite that, it does still look similar to your thirds after all. But, anyway. Obviously, you got the royal blue there, which is good. Don't ever change that, Sabretooth. You stay in royal blue. It's gorgeous. You look lovely in it. Okay. But yeah, just not bad, but yeah. But thank you, Sabretooth. Thank you so much, and thank you to all of you for joining us for today's show. If you've loved it, then click the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, carry on making click the subscribe button. That will actually have subscribed to the channel. You know, Mr. Single Wayne content like coming out to Triple Bits. Ring the bell so content. My people, is that Jordan? And don't forget, you can listen and subscribe to the Triple Podcast, a particular podcast. And we'd love to hear from you. Get in touch with us at chillpodcast@chill.com. Until next time, it's bye-bye from the Sabretooth. Bye-bye, darling. And for me, until next time, all the stays in Solly, you know.